Welcome to the home of WWE news, rumors, and gossip in real time. Click the bell, subscribe, and turn on all notifications today. Don't forget to become a channel member and send a super thanks donation below. And now, your host. He is the most consistent and dedicated in YouTube history, Seanzviewent.
Get your lunch, get your brunch, get your sandwiches, get your soup, get your salad, get your drinks, get it all out. Because for the next several minutes, you will be hearing and seeing and looking. You will be taking it in with your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. Your view is, without a doubt, the only view that matters on YouTube.com. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into the crucial developments and the updates, remember it's so important to become a channel member today and donate with a super thanks donation below in the comment section. Become a channel member, or most importantly, remember to click that hype button. Remember to hype up this video right now, the hype to make it right here on the Brash and the Brazen. But let me address the elephant in the room. Sean, why are you wearing girls' colors? Why did you buy a girl version? Why did you buy a female version of CM Punk's hat? First of all, I don't have a lot of money. YouTube has been really terrible with the views and all that, but I'm still coming out here pouring out my heart, my soul, my blood, my sweat, my tears, okay? This isn't even a part-time job for me, but I'm still no giving up, guys. No backing down. But again, let me address this whole hat scenario. This hat is sold right now on WWEshop.com. A viewer, a subscriber actually bought this for me. Thank you to that viewer and subscriber who wants to be unnamed at this point. Again, I don't have a lot of money. I'm not a thousandaire. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not even a hundredaire the way YouTube's working in 2025. But, again, the struggle is real. No, I am not a girl. No, I don't just wear girl colors. First of all, black and pink. There's a guy by the name of Bret the Hitman Hart who made a legacy, who made a name, who made history wearing black and pink. The black and pink attack. Bret the Hitman Hart. And you're over here calling me a girl. You're over here calling me a female. You're over here calling me the B-I-T-C-H. I don't think so, brother. CM Punk, Macho Man Randy Savage, many greats have worn pink and black in professional wrestling. And if you're going to call me out and say that I'm a bit for wearing a girl hat, this is, first of all, it is a guy's hat. Go on WWEshop.com. They are selling this hat. They are selling this cap. They are selling this thing on the top of my head for guys, for girls. It is what they call unisex. If you don't know what that means, you might want to look it up online. Just like when I tell you about rumors and news and gossip and speculation, some of you, not all of you, oh, Sean, that didn't happen, this didn't happen. There's a thing called Google, Yahoo, Ask Jeeves, Facebook, emails. There's all kinds of different ways and situations to look up, okay? And again, when I talk about stuff, you got to take it with a grain of salt. You can't take it at God's value. You can't take it at face value because the WWE is always changing. The WWE is always going in different directions. There's always updates in the WWE. Again, this hat is not a girl's hat. It's not a woman's hat. It's anybody's hat. A baby could wear it. A teen, a fiend. Anybody. A guy, a girl, a dentist. An officer. But I just wanted to address that this hat is indeed made for men and for women. And I will wear this hat when I want and how I want. Well, Sean, don't wear that hat. It makes you look like a girl. It makes you look like a feminist. It made you look like a... I am the Brash and the Brazen, and I am the very best on this very website for the last decade and a half. For over a decade. Well, I don't know about a decade and a half. I've been on here since like 2011, so... Definitely over a decade. Definitely over 10 years. I'm not going to do the mental math in my head right now. The exact date, the exact month, the exact day. But anyways, enough of that, guys. Enough of that. Let's get into what you've come here. The rumors, the news, the gossip, the speculation, the talk, the rhetoric, the whispers. We're going to get into it right now. First off, for those of you that didn't watch my last video, what did you think about Raw last night? What was your review of Raw last night? Was it hot? Was it sunny? Was it a scorcher? Was it fire? Was it boring? Was it dull? Was it a storm? Was it terrible? Was it stormy? Was it cold? Was it frigid? What was your review, your own review of Raw last night on Netflix? For those of you that didn't watch my earlier video, I want everybody's reviews. Remember, here on Seanzviewent, we don't silence anybody. We don't mute anybody unless there's, of course, death threats, which I get all the time. Actually, I got a death threat for wearing this hat. I got a death threat for wearing this damn hat because people didn't agree with me wearing this hat because it was pink and black. Hell, I'm going to come on the show one day. I'm going to wear all pink. And what are you going to do then? I'm going to wear all pink. What are you going to do then? What are you going to do then? All you can do is type up your little sentiments, type on your little keyboard, your little laptop, your little cell phone, your little iPhone, your little iPad. Exactly. Now, let's get into this here. We all know about Andrade's WWE release being confirmed. Stephanie Vaquer hints at a possible UFC MMA move. Is she going to leave the WWE already? A top star thinks that WWE counter-programming AEW is a great idea. Do you think this is a good idea, a bad idea, or will it blow up in the face of WWE? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Jerry the King Lawler suffered again another stroke. We got more updates on Jerry the King Lawler. He suffered a third stroke described as minor and is recovering at home. It happened during sleep. It happened as he was in his bed. It happened during the night. He admitted that he had stopped his medication in the days prior also. That probably played big into it. Stopping your medication, man, that's not good, man. That's not good. If you're on medication for any kind of type of thing, do not stop taking it without your doctor's approval or making sure that you're healthy and good to do so. The latest SmackDown featuring Cody Rhodes saw a decline in viewership and ratings in the key 18 to 49 demographic compared to the strong one the week. Jey Uso turning darker, possibly headed towards a feud with Sami Zayn. There's a rumor that Jey Uso is adopting more of a ruthless persona, similar to Roman Reigns attacking allies, moving toward conflict with Sami Zayn. Again, this could be a future angle, a future predicament, a future storyline in WWE. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Now we're going to weave this huge rumor about Monday Night Raw. And guys, we need your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. Remember to become a channel member today to help save and secure my future on this website. All right, since WrestleMania 43 is confirmed for Saudi Arabia, you can suggest that this is part of a larger strategy. Saudi Arabia is not just hosting events for WWE. Maybe they want full ownership of Raw. Andrade's release might be spun in your rumor script as a movie to clear the roster ahead of Saudi ownership, as some names may not fit the future direct discretion. Vaquer's potential move to the UFC could be used to imply instability in WWE's roster, which supports the idea Raw might need a shakeup or a new ownership to stabilize. Laura's health update gives you emotional weight trying to real human stories. Remind viewers that while rumors about ownership are big drama, people behind the scenes are dealing with real stuff too. The SmackDown viewership decline can be used to argue why WWE might feel pressured financially. Lower ratings could push them towards lucrative deals with selling Raw. Jey Uso's heel turn or darker turn sell the idea that creative shifts are already happening, which could be part of what the Saudi deal might be bringing in. New characters, new alignments, possibly pushing certain stars or phenomenons. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, here is the kicker. This isn't just a rumor anymore. WWE officially announced that WrestleMania 43 is headed to Saudi Arabia. Triple H made the announcement along with Saudi Arabia, and fan reaction has been split down the middle. If Saudi can land WrestleMania, what is stopping them from making a play for Monday Night Raw itself? Again, a lot of rumor and speculation that WWE Raw could be sold to Saudi Arabia or going to Saudi Arabia. Now, this leaves a lot of question. This leaves a lot of doubt, guys. Meanwhile, look at the roster shakeups. Andrade just confirmed his release from WWE, and while the company says it wasn't disciplinary, the timing is suspicious. Is this part of the cleaning house ahead of major Saudi Arabia investments? Some dirt sheets are already running with that angle. Backstage morale is already being tested on. On one end, you've got guys like Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar who thrive on Saudi paydays because we all know it's in the millions. And then you got guys and talents like Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens who have always had complicated histories at Saudi events. And add in the rumor that Jey Uso is turning darker, could be lined up against Sami Zayn, and you can now see the creative shifts starting to take center. And right before this weekend's premium live event, Wrestlepalooza, the rumor mill is in overdrive. We've already got wild and hot speculation about CM Punk, NXT invasions, and title switches, but let's not ignore the real numbers. Last week's SmackDown ratings were down, and the total viewership in the 18 to 49 demographic, even with Cody Rhodes' return and being featured. Numbers like that make WWE more desperate for outside money, which feeds right back into the Saudi Arabia whispers. And while all this chaos is happening, We have got Stephanie Vicura training at the UFC Performance Institute and teasing a possible MMA move. That kind of uncertainty makes the WWE roster look unstable, maybe fueling Saudi investors to step in and secure Raw's future. And amidst all big business drama, let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, everything else that is going on right now behind the scenes. Everything else that's going on in front of us. Oh, wait a minute. We got more news and rumors. This is why we do multiple videos a day, because the news never stops, guys. The news is never ending. It's always changing. It's always inventing. NXT star hints at reviving an iconic gimmick for the September 16th homecoming show for NXT tonight. Sean Spears took to Twitter and uploaded a GIF of himself during his time as Ty Dillinger in NXT. Are we going to see the return of Ty Dillinger tonight on NXT? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. WWE referee has been harassed and threatened after fans misread a tweet on her grandmother's passing, a death. And this girl is dealing with a death. This WWE referee, Daphne, who is black. I got nothing against anyone that's black or white or high or black or rye or phi or black, Democratic, Republicans, the red countries, the blue. I don't got anything against anybody, all right? But there was a little botch and blooper there, but that's okay. We don't record, we don't rewind, we don't edit. We just keep going full ahead, guys. We are the most natural. We are the most authentic. But this WWE referee named Daphne should not be getting death threats and harassed as she's dealing with her grandmother's passing. It is absolutely sick, sinister, and not cool. You got to pay attention. Pay attention. It's very easy to pay attention. WWE discussing Lucha Brothers reunite after Andrade's departure from the company. Again, WWE discussing Lucha Brothers reunion. Is that something you would want to see in the WWE? Val Venus outlandish Charlie Kirk death conspiracy theory shut down by ex-community notes. Is the death real to once Charlie Kirk? A lot of wrestlers are talking about it, bringing it up, and it's bringing up a lot of heat and a lot of backlash and a lot of skepticism and a lot of criticism. WWE planning a major feud for El Grande Americano. Breaking news on one of the greatest former WWE champions of all time. One of the greatest champions in the history of SmackDown, in my opinion, JBL, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL slams fans for misguided outrage over WrestleMania 43 in Saudi Arabia. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, we are receiving word that Linda Hogan accuses Emmys of political bias after Hulk Hogan tribute snub. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, what did you think about Bayley's hugger gimmick coming back, but then seemingly in the same night, she turned into, a heel again? What way, what option would the real Bayley please stand up? Stephanie Vicura fought to keep her entrance theme after main roster call-up, for those of you that may not know. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, at this hour and at this time, I'm going to have another big blockbuster video for you later on that you are not going to want to miss. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it is unbelievable. WWE and its title division, one of the titles are about to be shaken up. Subscribe, click the bell, and become a channel member today with your thoughts. Don't be shut out. Don't be shut down. Don't be mute. Don't be silenced. Let it out, and let it out now. Subscribe.